Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel as well as my other YouTube channels and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an Unexplained Artifacts video. I'm titling this one OOPArts. Okay, I started doing unexplained artifacts videos a while back because there are real physical things, objects, being found in places where there's no reason that they should be. A few examples here. The London hammer was found in London, Texas. It was a steel hammer, a steel hammerhead, encased in stone, and the part of the wooden handle that remained had petrified, so it had been there for a long time. The Russian UFO tooth wheel. It takes a long time for wood to petrify, by the way. Look that up. The Russian UFO tooth wheel is made of an unknown metal element and was found when a lump of coal broke open. Coal deposits are millions of years old. That thing had been in there a long time. A small iron pot was found inside a lump of coal in Oklahoma in 1812. In 1891, a woman who was breaking up a lump of coal for her scuttle, and inside the coal she found an antique forged gold chain. It was dubbed the Morrison chain. In 1851, an article in the Scientific American outlined an object that appeared to be a silver zinc vase inlaid with silver, and it was found embedded in solid sedimentary rock 15 feet deep. That means it had been there for several 100,000 years at least. The King High pipes, Qinghai, King High pipes, that were found in a pyramid in China. These pipes lead to a nearby saltwater lake. These pipes were smelted 150,000 years ago, and 8% of the alloy that they were made from is unidentifiable. And there's many more. All these ones I've listed and a bunch more I've done videos on, so go check those out. Now, since I started doing these videos, I ran across the acronym OOPArts, OOPArts. It means out of place artifacts. And it's a common term these days. I didn't know about it when I started those videos, but that's what it means. There's a man named Michael Cremo. He wrote a book, and I've talked about it in some other videos. He wrote a book titled Forbidden Archaeology. My wife bought it for me. It's in there in the other room. It's really good. If you want to get it, you can. It's a very difficult read because this guy's not an author. He doesn't write stories or anything like I do. He's a scientist. When he writes something, it sounds a lot like a technical journal. So it's a difficult read. But the information in there is, oh my God, ridiculous. It is just, it's absolutely astounding what people have found. This book talks about all manner of these OOPArts and other facts that disprove the current mainstream archaeological record. The gist of all of this is that science is not what we're being told. Scientists are lying to us. And by scientists, I mean archaeologists, anthropologists, botanists. They're lying to us. Scientists have a specific theory and a specific narrative, and anything that doesn't fit that theory or narrative is ignored, buried, and or ridiculed. Now, if you don't believe me, I noticed a similarity recently between the mainstream archaeologists that I'm talking about here and the scientists of today. These scientists push the transgender bullshit on kids. Scientists have to pursue truth. They have to pursue the truth. If not, they can be as dangerous as any dictator or politician or terrorists. Any scientist who is not pursuing the truth is not being a scientist. They're being an activist. People believe in scientists, and if a doctor or a virologist says something, They take it to heart. We're only now learning about all the lies Dr. Anthony Fauci fed us. If he could lie to us, anybody could. This guy had a public ear. This guy was in Washington. He had the ear of the president, and he was feeding them lies. We now know for a fact they were lies. Those lies are coming out in Congress. Watch C-SPAN if you don't believe me. My contention with all of this is there are artifacts being found that we can't explain. They're being found in places that they shouldn't be. They're being found inside coal, embedded in the coal. They're not like somebody dropped it on top of a coal bin. Oh, look, I found that. No, we're talking they have a lump of coal. They're breaking it up to put it in a fire, and this is embedded inside the coal. There's only one way that can happen, people. Okay? It was there when the coal formed around it. That's the only way that happens. Okay? Now, people can argue that left and right, but that's how that happens. If an item was found once, maybe a half dozen times, maybe, but there's hundreds of these things. I've done lots of videos. Go check them out. And my videos are not the entire gambit of these findings. They're finding stuff that has no business existing, and they're finding them in places they have no business being. Who was here millions of years ago to drop a gold chain into a lump of coal, or to drop it so that later on coal could form around it? It's ridiculous. It's a forged gold chain called the Morrison chain. Go check it out. My contention is there's a lot about this stuff that we're not being told. Scientists are obviously lying to us, and because most of these scientists work on grants and stuff, we pay for it. We're paying them to lie to us. Something's wrong here, people, and it needs to fucking stop. That's all I'm saying. Hope this finds everybody well and gives you something to think about. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all. We elect cookie-cutter politicians every single election cycle. Yes men who maintain the status quo and do just enough to make us believe the system still works. Imagine, if you will, a president who actually tries to fix things. If you like action, political intrigue, and a righteous crusade, check out my political thriller, The Righteous President.